Some of those chats were vile. It was a pretty good selection. I don't know why it took so long. Yet again, that game is like, it's almost good. It just needs just a fucking touch. A touch of honing. And just a few options to make it so that it's not unplayable if your chat is big. Ah, I'd love it. I'd love it if they just tweaked it just a little. It'd be so perfect. Lick my balls. YouTube, welcome in. Welcome in, bro. Sorry that we're a little late. Sorry. Stretch. Wanted to play one more daily game, and then it loaded for like 5 minutes. We are gonna be putting a bunch of random shit through Brita filter. Well, hang on, I haven't even done my fucking intro yet. We can't do the intro without saying today first. It's impossible. Look at that as much as just possibly say. I can't imagine what it is. Hang on a second. Let me get some water real fast. I just realized I'm out. Also, why is this light turned off? There you go. Helps round out the how's it going, bros? Hey everyone, today I'll be putting— oh wait, this is the fucking hater comment Dalek sent at the beginning of the stream. Fuck you! Can you filter blood on stream? Are you stupid? No, I can't. Absolutely not. I fear. Aye, aye. Bang Krayoke, thank you so much for the 400 bits. Thank you, thank you. Alright, hang on. Shamu, thank you for the TTSs. Dalek, thank you for the TTSs. Bang, thank you again. Hang on. Barely Sane, thank you for the TTSs. Slabs Corn Nuts, thank you for the 5 months of T1. I appreciate you. Mr. Delayer. Indrick, thank you for the 24 months of T1. Thank you so much. You guys really keeping the pre-stream economy going with these stupid ass text-to-speech messages. Shamu, thank you for the bits. Thank you for the bits. Layer again. Shamu, thank you again. Kuzo Slab, thank you for the 200 bits. Oh wait, hang on, that was a TTS as well. Anonymous Duck, thank you. TV Hero, thank you for the 11 months of Prime sub. Frank Ned, thank you. Arliak, thank you for the 15 months. Thank you, thank you. Keaton KTW, thank you for the 21 months of T1. Kindrith, thank you for the 18 months of T1. Caitlin, thank you for the gifted sub. TTS. Oh, Lemon King, thank you for that TTS. TTS Agent JFM, thank you for the TTS. Anime Plushie, thank you for the fresh Prime sub. Dom73RO, thank you for the fresh Prime sub. Mr. Delayer, but I can tell when this message was sent. Baguette, thank you for the 15 months. Lick It, thank you for the 5 months of T1. Coltor I, thank you for the fresh Prime sub. Shamu, thank you for the 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, oh my gosh, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, 1,100 bits? All to, well, you know. Say something about that one other streaming service that I'm on. I just watched for the Toho music. Oh, you just reminded me. I have to swap my music out. I said I was going to. That guy's just fucking rage quitting. He just threw his whole fucking monitor. Oi, oi. Shabu loves YouTube so much, it's sweet. He's clearly, what's that word, what's that anime word for woman being mad, but they actually like you? I know the word, it's just lost my brain. I'll think of it in a second. Mr. Delayer, thank you for the bits. It's so sad YouTube died of Ligma. Shamu, thank you for the bits. Silent Talking, thank you for the 100 bits. Barely Sane, thank you for the bits. I don't hate you, YouTube. My steak is too juicy, my lobster too buttery, my chat is too big, your mom's... Come on, man. Come on, man. Big Chungus fan, thank you for the 100 bits as well. Normally on YouTube, but I had bits. Hell yeah, bro. Put on the penis music as an occasional fill-in. Yeah, I can switch that one in. That's the, I use that for when I'm doing something that's high energy. Because it's like, ding, 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 ding. And it has a sound effect that sounds like an owl in it, in my legally distinct penis music. Go on, read the whole thing. A tsundere, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah. He actually loves YouTube. It's his favorite website. Even though he doesn't use their site. Who dis? Trans girl back shot. Thank you for the prime sub. Fresh prime sub. We're getting some crazy ass usernames in this shit, man. Piss in the Brita? You know, I would it be drinkable what comes out of it? I'm just asking questions. Do not piss in the Brita? Could you put milk in it? See, I didn't even have milk on the table when I was trying this, but that one would work pretty well, I feel like. We're doing Brita filtering? Yeah, baby, we're doing Brita filtering. Today, we're gonna be putting a bunch of shit in a Brita filter and seeing what happens when it comes out. Is the Brita filter able to make the drinks taste different? That's the main trial. We're gonna be trying the before and after of putting a bunch of different stuff through a Brita filter. Or a water filter. Brita's just a brand. They're not sponsoring this stream. I am going to destroy a lot of their filters, though. I thought of this project because I saw a video on YouTube, and then someone's talked about it in my chat as well. Because I saw a video on YouTube, and then someone's talked about it in this chat as well, where if you put cheap alcohol through a Brita filter, apparently it comes out tasting way smoother than the base alcohol you started with, which is really cool. So college kids were using these to filter cheap vodka and get like a more smooth vodka on the output. Now, economically, does this really make sense? Well, apparently it destroys the Brita filters pretty fast when you put hard liquor through them, and also is not good for any of the rest of the pitcher because it's not really meant to hold hard liquor. So you'll see here, I have one on the table, but behind there are boxes of 4 more. These pitchers I got for $17 each, so they aren't as expensive as a lot of them. But I'm willing to sacrifice some filters for science. We gotta know what happens, man. Smooth vodka. You need so many Britas. Exactly. Well, that's what I'm saying is like it might actually be cheaper to just buy good vodka. I also bought some pretty decent vodka to test this against so that we can have that, because I know a lot of people are going to be asking about the alcohol, because that's like the one that people are actually practically doing this with. But I also got some other stuff here. Got a couple different sodas, some Coca-Cola, maybe some Dr. Pepper. I want to run coffee through it because I'm just curious what's going to come out. if I run coffee through, is it gonna make it, like, lighter? Like, it goes in dark, and is it gonna come out, like paler? Because it takes some of the color out? That's kind of what I'm curious on. So we're gonna do a couple different things. We're gonna try the alcohol, we're gonna try some coffee, we're gonna try some soda. We have 5 filters in total. I'm counting 3 of them will probably be owned by the alcohol, but then the other 2 can be for however much the other stuff is, because I don't think those destroy the filters as fast. But I don't really know. Do Pilk, please. Dumbass Pilk recommendation. You know, if you like saying Pilk, oh, the funniest thing ever is Pilk, oh. The stream that I've got planned for later this week might be right up your alley. Malort? This is all the Malort I have left, which isn't quite enough to run through a filter. I said this in the pre-stream because I knew people would ask for Malort, but they didn't have it at the liquor store. I went there, they didn't have any in stock. It's the same one that I bought this bottle at over a year ago at this point. Probably didn't sell very well. Can't imagine why. But, not milk? How about yogurt? That literally wouldn't even pass through the filter. Milk would pass, but I think it gunked the filter real fast. Do you have an oil filter to run vodka through as a comparison? Okay, I think you're misunderstanding the type of stream here. No, I don't have an oil filter. I didn't even think of that. That's not really what we're doing. If it was trying different filtering methods for vodka, which if we run cheap vodka through and we get a really good product, or like we have an interesting result, then I can do another stream in the future where it's just filtering vodka different ways to see what makes the best vodka out of cheap vodka. That could be an entire stream in itself where we build different filtering methods. But today we're only using the Brita. Drinking piss in general is completely fine if you do it like once a month. Is the requirement for VIP just slab, UOs, or both? It's one of those, but you also have to have been following for 6 months on your account. If I click on your account, it needs to show that you've been following 6 months. It is not fine. I mean, I know some people that drink piss all the time, and they're okay. I don't think it's gonna hurt you to drink a little pee-pee. Can I get the VIP? Hang on. What did you say? I think I've been following long enough. Following since March 1st, April 1st, June 1st, July 1st, August 1st. Not quite, buddy, but in like 2 months you can. And then we can welcome you into the cult. What are your 5 months? Wait, I'm sorry. Was it March 2025? Oh, sorry. March 2025, not 2026. Hang on. My bad, brother. Romo drinks piss recreationally all the time. I don't think she actually does that. Aye, aye. Question I. We're doing scientific testing. Use the UO brand filtered vodka in the 5 Loco. Reckonoff, thank you for the 100 bits. Cool SWAT, thank you for the 17 months of T1. Thank you. Okay, Kitten, Dwink from the Witta. Shamu, thank you for the 400 bits. Don't make me read like that again, though. Doomicorn, thank you for the 150 bits. Can you explain what are you doing today? Please filter your language to make it more understandable. I fuck beans. Thank you for the 200 bits. Thank you, thank you. King Kavosha, thank you for the gift sub. Wait, King Kavosha 2, thank you for the gift sub to King Kavosha 1? I'm sorry? Shamu, thank you for the 1,000 bits. You should mix lemon and milk in the Brita. No, I think that would congelate and clog it instantly. I like the new BGM, but listening to the same track for hours is gonna make me blow my shit smooth off. I got some news for you, man. This is an hour-long loop. So it's gonna take a while to loop back around and make you tired of it. Dark Fox 36, thank you for the 3 months of Prime. What would it do to a beer? Well, that's actually one of the things I want to find out. Because, like, alcohol refining is one thing, but what happens if I pour a beer in it? Well, that's one that I want to try. Hopefully, we don't destroy the filters too fast. Unverified Chatter, thank you for the 24 months in a row. 2 years, baby. Yeah, baby. Thank you, thank you. And Kitsuo, thank you for the 23 months. I finally drank the piss water. Can I have my VIP? Oh, yeah, hang on. You're Kitsuo. At VIP. There you go. Welcome to the cult. King Slab Vosha, I'm sorry. Yeah, you've definitely been here long enough. What the fuck? The fucking, I want to know what monstrosity creates when you put wine in it. I want to try most alcohols, not just hard liquors. I want to try beer. I'd like to try wine. We'll see. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. 1 second, I'm wiping off my mouse pad because there's something sticky on it. And every time I try to scroll the chat. Can I be VIP? I've been here like 2 years. VIP is for people that change their Twitch username. Can we gamble on which booze tastes the best after filtration? Okay, sure. Thank you for the 2,000 bits, Shamu, by the way. Good grief. Yeah, we can gamble on that. I got 3 boozes for your consideration. Do we want to do the alcohols first or later? Let's go gambling. I got cheap ass Kamchatka vodka. I got Kamchatka vodka. That shit is $8 for a bottle. For 750 milliliters. Insanely cheap. I bought the Jack Daniels first because I hate Jack. Jack is a cheap whiskey. It's not good. Even though it's like popular. But the bottle of Jack was like 25 bucks. You could get like a much better liquor for that much money. And then I also got this Margaritaville silver tequila. You know it's good when Jimmy Buffett puts his name on it. It was a $10 bottle, but the liquor store had a $4 off discount on it. So it was $6 for a fifth of tequila, which is actually insane. Jim beats Jack. Jim Beam. Jim Beam is also pretty shit, but I specifically dislike Jack. So that was why I wanted to get Jack. Not because it's the cheapest, just because I don't like it. So I wanted to see if it could, like, make it taste smoother. Because it's a very harsh whiskey. Anyone, like, if you don't live in the U.S., could you even fathom alcohol this cheap? Well, yes, if you live in, like, Eastern Euro or South America or something. The Canadian and European could never fathom $6 fifth of tequila. Do Kentucky Gentleman? Is there a fucking... There's a whiskey called Kentucky Gentleman? Jack is okay. Jim Beam is actually garbage. Well, fuck, man. If this ends up being a thing, I'll see. I should have gotten more types. Yeah, you can get better bourbon for the same price. I mean, a bullet bourbon is like 28 bucks, and it costs better. It tastes way better than Jack. Really, I like rum for aged spirits. Oh, also, I was at the liquor store. I got some bamboo rum because you guys keep telling me whenever I drink rum, you guys are like, "What do you think about bamboo?" And it's like, damn, I've never had it. So I got some. Now I can try it and see if it's as good as you guys tell me. Oh, you know what I've had? You know what I should have gotten for a cheap whiskey? Evan Williams. That shit is ass. Evan Williams is actual, like, swill. Maker's Mark is a good whiskey for the price. I get a request that you unjack my Daniels and also run drinkers beat their wives. Go on, man. Evan Williams sucks so much, but Gentle Jack is worse. Tullamore Dew, my beloved. I had a friend who... I have Tullamore Dew. We could run that through if you really wanted me to. I have a friend who was... He got back from a cruise or something where he was drinking the whole time, and he was like, Tullamore Dew, you gotta get some Tullamore Dew. That shit, it's so smooth, it blends in with anything. It's great. I got some. It's like one of the worst whiskeys I've ever had in my life. It's so bad. I hated it. I fucking hated Tullamore Dew, but he loves it. He swears by it. I like Johnny Walker. I like Johnny... I have a bottle of Johnny Black. Johnny Red is a little harsh. Johnny Black is fine. For a scotch, it's alright. Oy, oy. I like it a little more than Jameson's. Okay, for what it's worth, maybe I just don't like Irish whiskey, because I fucking hate Jameson's. Sapphire, thank you for the fresh Prime sub. And Autumn 94 Queen, thank you for the fresh Prime sub. Thank you. Doomacorn, thank you for the 100 bits. Brit Wrangler, thank you so much for the fresh Prime sub. King of Osha, sorry, King Slab Vosha, thank you for the 100 bits. And Barely Say, thank you for the 100 bits. What alcohol do you think will filter best? Probably either the tequila or the vodka, if I had to guess. Kamchatka is truly foul, though. I don't know if you guys have ever had Kamchatka. It is rough. Will it make Fabuloso drinkable? I'm not gonna drink cleaner. That'll get me banned and in the hospital. Can the Brita make Kraken drinkable? I should have gotten some Kraken as the rum, man. I didn't get a rum for this. I think maybe I probably have some cheap rum up that I could pull, but I don't have Kraken. Not anymore. Unfortunate. I hate Kraken, but a Kraken and Coke is okay. The same way a Jack and Coke is okay. Like, yeah, sure. Shrek Mate, thank you for the fresh Prime sub. King of Osha, thank you for the 100 bits. Opinion on Fireball, nasty ass trash for frat kids. Literal, like, dog shit. Mad Dog? No amount of filtering is gonna make Mad Dog taste good, man. Come on. Sergeant Bug, thank you for the $5. Visited the Doors and Gloon Turret distilleries in Scotland only to learn that I don't like scotch. Oh, man. If you're drinking Fireball, you better be in a parking lot. Mad Dog wouldn't get better. It's sweet and flavored like that. It would not get smoother. I am curious what happens when I put a beer through this thing, though. Wild Irish Rose, that's another bum wine. Similar to Mad Dog. Irish Rose is I've never seen anyone that had a bed to go home to drinking Wild Irish Rose. That shit is exclusively consumed under overpasses. I don't think there's a single, like, I've never even seen a college kid drink it. Alright, hang on. Let's turn our mic on over here and start getting some shit filtered. I gotta know, man. You know what I should do? Wouldn't even be a hard stream. Bum wine ranking test. Ranking every bum wine. You like Mad Dog, Irish Rose. There's a few different ones. No Tito's vodka? Dog, I got a cheap vodka because I want to see how much it changes it. Also, ain't no way you're dead ass a Tito's brand loyal drinker. Also, I'm realizing now I forgot to bring it down, but I also bought some Belvedere vodka, which is pretty smooth. That's like a good vodka. And I just got some to taste against. Basically. To see, does no one drink Wild Turkey? Once again, I don't want to say, maybe not everyone I know who drinks Wild Turkey does so under an overpass, but like, the only guy I ever know to drink Wild Turkey was a literal, like, alcoholic. Wild Turkey is not for people with jobs, which is, I guess, why I could drink it. Hang on. I flushed this filter out. When we do the other ones, we'll have to flush the filters, but it doesn't take that long to do. Honestly, I've never used a Brita filter before, and I thought it took a lot more time to, These are our spares over here. I thought it took a lot more time to run things through them. So I thought we would only be able to do however many drinks as pitchers we had, but actually that's not true. We could do more. Which one do we want to start with? I got coffee here as well. I made coffee because I'm curious what that's going to do to it. What do we start with, though? Do we want to start with the Kamchatka? Alright, first, I want to shake the water. I don't want this to dilute our alcohol. Where's my gamba? Wham, wham, wham! Gamba, gamba, gamba. Hang on. Unjack the Daniels? No control? Are you, like, stupid? I'm sorry. But, like, literally, we're gonna set some alcohol out as the control? Well, you want me to take a swig of it before we even do the tasting? Tequila, then Jack, then... Okay. Well, we can get a lot of these going all at the same time as well. I want to filter them as many times as we can get away with it. Which booze will taste best after filter? Jack. Kamchatka. I should say Jack. Vodka, tequila, because I don't have enough characters to type out fucking Margaritaville silver. You gotta try it before the filtering? Taste each filter. Okay, you know what? We could arrange that. Hang on. I'm gonna be stumbling around by the end of this stream if I can't be taking shots of every filter, that's for damn sure. Here, look, anyone who thinks that I just waste everything that I get for streams, I save the cups that I put the grains in so we can use them for this stream. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yes, I do in fact love the environment. Okay, there are some crumbs in there, though. Let's do, it's actually fucking covered in crumbs. What the hell? What the fuck? There's just straight up dirt in some of these. We got 2 streams this week that are me drinking. I swear I don't have a problem. It's just how the stars align. Let's start with our Kamchatka. This is vodka. Sorry, vodka with premium liqueur. They water it down with some other shit. So it's vodka plus some other bullshit because vodka wasn't cheap enough. Oh baby, that smells like bad decisions. Put a little in here. This is our control. Oh, that is so... I've had this before. Ooh, yeah, baby. Alright. And then just, let's see what this does. I should write control on this. Hang on. Let me get a marker. The second foul is vodka money can buy. I've had this before. It is actually horrid. And I am filtering the whole damn bottle. I can't imagine it tastes worse. It's kind of sweet because they add some kind of liqueur to it. I don't know what that's gonna do when it goes through the filter. Bro's gonna get Kamchatka liver. Hang on. Control vodka. I knew someone that would bring that vodka to the club and would chug one right before entering. The whole fucking thing? Is this a fit? Is this, or is this less? 750 milliliter. This is a whole ass proper quantity of this shit. Now while we're running that, ain't no reason we can't run more than one. So, let me get 2 other pitchers set up so we can run all our alcohols at once. We need to prime these filters. So I primed this one beforehand, which just means you run some water through it to like make sure you don't get little pieces of the carbon in there. 99 bananas. I fucking hate 99 bananas, but yeah. I mean, you gotta realize, man, I had a lot of options available to me, and I had to make some calls. Because we can't filter every alcohol. Unless y'all want me to run this back. I will watch this stream 3 times. I've run back other ideas that have been good, as long as I have, like, enough to expand on it. I'll watch this stream with more intent than the Nomad PC. Okay, but you hated the Nomad PC. That's like saying, wow, this is so good, it's better than drinking piss. And it's like, okay, that's not a high standard to hit, you know? The Red Army is growing. You know, when I buy stuff like this for a stream, because, like, the filters will be shot, but the pictures will still be good after all this. Whenever I buy stuff like this for the stream, so that I don't waste it, I generally hit up my friends and see if they want anything. I'll be like, oh, you want this or that? Anyway, a lot of them are going to be getting, everyone's getting a Brita picture this week. Hope you guys like Brita pictures. Hope you guys needed a fresh one. Yo, you want a Temu shed? I actually did ask that, but no one wanted one or had room for one. Tragic. So that one's just disassembled, sitting in like the attic part of my garage. Shame. Pretty Brita filter. Only slightly tastes like Jack. I'd rather have the one that tastes like Jack than the one that's gonna taste like fucking Kamchatka. Here, let me fill these with water just to close them through. And you're like, oh, why'd you buy a bunch of pictures instead of just a bunch of filters? Because I want to be able to run a bunch of different ones at the same time, because it takes a while for them to filter, you know? If I come with a truck, can I take the shed from my house? I promise I don't want a dog shoe. We can meet somewhere. You know what? Hit me up after my sabbatical. I might arrange with you like a parking lot handoff. Because I can't promise I'll have all the parts, but you can probably get a shed out of it if you're dedicated enough to try. I'm running water through a couple times on these. You wanna filter the water through it and then dump it out and then do it again. It just gets like the little pieces of the filter out. Yeah, bring fucking cut-proof gloves. That's for damn sure. You also want an oven that rolls across the ground. Do you want a tricycle? I gotta make a run to the Goodwill or something. Some of this shit I've got doesn't have a lot of reuse value, and I don't want to just throw it away. Because, like, someone can use it, I just don't have a use for it. Normally I try to find friends that want it. If it's something good, that's pretty easy, but I don't know, sometimes with the shitty stuff, it's like, well... Goody knows to flush the filters? Why do you need to do that? Because there's gunk in there. Like, you get little sediment pieces from the manufacturing. So you run like a gallon or so through. I'm sure the official rules are like, run like 20 pitchers through it, but like, I don't need that kind of shit. We just rinse it out and, you know, make sure it's not gonna... None of your friends want a whole ass shed? Yo, bro, you want this shed? Oh yeah, sure. What's the catch? Well, it takes 18 hours to assemble and it's built like shit. Oh, okay. Yeah, not really feeling it, bro. Oh, okay, sure. I guess I'll put it in my garage. Filter Kool-Aid or gamer subs? Oh, filtering gamer subs would be, you know, that's on theme. Hang on, let me flush these out. I haven't refiltered the Kamchatka yet because I want to make sure I keep track. Do one more pass of this and it should be good. That'll be roughly a gallon flush. The other question you gotta ask yourself is, which one of these is gonna taste the worst straight? Who knows? Alright. All the Kamchatka has come through. You think I can pour it back in the bottle without spilling it everywhere? This one looks so syrupy. Like, I think I maybe underestimated how fucking sweet it is. Hey, you know what? I'll do a one pass. Just a little. One pass through the filter, and then we'll pass it through again. It literally goes right up to the fill line. Like, if it had these shots, it would be right on it. So, you know. Basically made for it is what I'm saying. I'm saying I think Brita knows what they're doing. Why is this one filter slower? Wonder if you could speed it up with ultrasound. I'm not gonna try to fuck with it too much. Shake the water out. I want as little tainting as possible. Gonna wait for a bit. Glad the old horn is still honking. Try as I might, the horn does not die. Neglect it for maintenance as much as I do. It just keeps on honking, man. Why is there plastic in this one? This one's only dripping through. This one's got like a harder filter to get through. Or something. Because this one like pours through. Well, that Kamchatka filters. Let's start on the tequila. I cannot... This one, $10 discounted down to a $6 fucking bottle of silver tequila. I cannot believe this is in a glass bottle. That, that is actually crazy. That is crazy to me, man. All these cups I use for the grain have fucking browns in them, man. You know, I'm using fresh cups. I'm not dealing with that. These are all dusty. What the fuck is wrong with these? These are covered in lint. Oh my gosh. Here, hang on. Tequila. Control. We need a control tequila. Just like we have the control vodka. And then let's pour the rest of this. Let's pour the rest of this into the, Have you tried the Hot Ones New Amsterdam vodka? My local liquor store had knocked down to $7 a bottle. Oh man, that shit must suck giga ass. $7. $7 a bottle, man? I shoved this thing in here so hard it deformed and the lid doesn't fit on it anymore. Alright, well, let's just let that one run. Whoops. Let's this one out before we put Jack through it. Are you labeling which filter has which booze? Yeah, they're labeled by the cups in front of them. So I realize on the camera, this one being that far in front kind of makes it look... Jack Daniels, probably the most respectable brand here, but I still fucking hate Jack Daniels. So it's on the roster for alcohols that can maybe be improved by pouring into a Brita filter. You know, let me try a little bit of that Kamchatka. I haven't had this shit in a while. Sweet nail polish remover type of... Man, they really up-sweeten it. I think I underestimate how much sweetening is in that. That's such shit vodka. Well, hang on. What's the tequila taste like? This one I've never had. Fucking $6 tequila. Oh. That is rough. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, those got a lot of. They got a lot of room for improvement. That's for damn sure. Holy shit, that is rough, man. Ugh. Hang on. Jack control jack. I'm gonna try this. Maybe, you know, the jack probably tastes good compared to these other ones. I really hate jack. That said, it's not as bad as either of these. So, it's gotta count for something, right? Alright, hang on a second. Here, hang on. Oh my gosh, fruit flies are all over this fucking shit. Here, hang on. There's our tequila. You don't have to label these. You can tell by smell what they are. I want to get a clean shot for, here, clean YouTube thumbnail shot. You're welcome. I was gonna say you're welcome, tomato, but I make the thumbnails, so hang on. I'll pour in the Jack Daniels into the fucking... Whoa! What the fuck? It's coming out clear! Wait, do you see that? Wait, what the shit? It's unjacking my Daniels, man! Look at that! Look on the bottom! Hang on, what? Or no, wait, it's not completely clear, but look how much... look at it! That is way clearer than what it's going in at the top. What the fuck? I didn't think it would do that. Okay, no, as it fills, it's not completely clear, for sure. But, like, it's making it way lighter than it originally was. Hang on, what the fuck? Here, let's, space these out more for the, visual. There we go. What the shit? Maybe it's fucking the filters, because it's definitely getting more brown out. Like, it's more brown coming out now than it was on that initial... When it first started coming through, that shit was water clear. Here, hang on. Let's, pour this guy back, start him on a second filtering. We'll do it for the Kamchatka too. All this leftover water. I shook the filter out, but it was probably pushing a little leftover water out. You're right. It's still not as brown coming out as it was going in, but it's definitely brown now. Like, what the fuck is it doing, man? I'm not gonna take a sample off of every filter stage. I wanted a one filter stage just out of curiosity. But I'm gonna run this Kamchatka on its third filter. It must smell so bad here. Well, you don't know half of it. Oh my gosh, dude. Why are all these cups nasty? Probably smells like my dad's house. One filter. Margaritaville tequila, baby. Get your heart out, Jimmy Buffett. It's like this is a thing people test for funsies on YouTube. I saw people filtering vodka through these things on YouTube. That's why I wanted to try it. I had not seen it removing color from stuff, though. That's crazy. I was surrounded by a bar fight at a Margaritaville resort. Who the hell? There's a bunch of old dudes fighting you. Who's fighting at a fucking Margaritaville? Mythbusters did vodka. I actually didn't know Mythbusters touched this. I didn't know Mythbusters did anything with this. Good Mythical Morning did this a long time ago. Well, you know what? Sometimes I gotta rerun the classics without knowing that they were the classics. I thought this was something like some guy on TikTok tried, but apparently it's something that everyone and their uncle has done. I didn't know. My bad. We're still gonna try it and get some results. Simpsons did it. Simpsons did it. That's how fucking everyone be moving on my videos, dude. Yeah, actually, why do I have the lids on these at all? I run them until they've gone all the way through the filter. They don't need the lid. This Kamchatka smells horrid. Like, it is so nasty smelling, man. It smells like it tastes. They did it on they did it on Mythbusters, now we're doing it on Methbusters. Call that shit cum shot. Can't wait for the taste testing. I'm curious to see. I'm curious to see what results we get on this. I'm pulling first filter just to see if you can tell anything after the first filter. But all the other ones, I'm just gonna filter it multiple times. We're making the mother of all jungle juice mixes. Hey, if I filter this this Coca-Cola as well, I got this flat 2-liter. It's perfect for running through a filter. Then you can make a fucked up and evil Jack and Coke with the filtered Jack and the filtered Coke, which I think would be pretty funny. Oh, it's still going. Oh, hang on. The Kamchatka has run through its third phase. It's on its, what, 4th pass, I think, on the Kamchatka? It's been through more than anything else is. Brita Daniels and Brita Cola? Yeah, basically. This Jack is fucking jacking up the filter, man. Tequila also is not going through very fast. This one's passing through like nothing. These are like clogging the filters or something, because look how slow they are. Would it do anything to weigh it? I think that it would, I think it would, like, have too much error to be significant. First filter pass there. And that shit did not lose any color. I was wrong. If anything, it looks kind of darker now. If anything, it looks darker after it's gone through the filter than before. Are you filtering multiple times? These are all on multiple passes right now. That's why I keep pouring them back into the bottle and then pouring the bottle back into the top. It's the one that's stuck. Run this guy through again. Filter a tequila sunrise so it becomes a tequila blood moon. That would, like, any of the pulp and shit would clog the shit out of the filter. It's already bad enough as is with trying to get it through the filter, man. This is a great stream idea. Thank you! I thought it was epic too. All the belly aching in chat. No, why did you do this? Oh, why not this? Come on, bro. Give it some time to breathe. I'm also rinsing this other pitcher out. Maybe we can get the other pitcher set up so that we can run more stuff with more passes. Yeah, I know this kills the filters. That's why I got so many. Here, like this. Hang on. There, now you can get an eye, but then also I can fit in this. I'm just running them through on the last filter cleanse. Maybe you didn't flush them. I literally flushed them on stream. You saw me do it. I washed them and flushed them out. I did like a gallon or so through it to flush out the stuff. You think Jack Daniels is funny? I have a bottle of Jack Daniels honey, but it tastes so ass. I hate Jack Daniels. That's why I'm doing it. But Jack Daniels, even as much as I hate it, it's objectively better than all these other alcohols. These other alcohols are legitimate, like, dookie. Jack Daniels is just, like, not that good, you know? Kamchatka is getting filtered to hell. Eat the filter. If you eat a disgusting liqueur to replace Malort, might I suggest a bitter like Campari or Aperol? I don't think I have any Aperol, but I definitely have Campari. If I wanted to filter, if I wanted it to just be something nasty or weird, I would do Galliano, which is much more niche, but like pretty foul alcohol. I'm not gonna lie. It's a fennel liqueur, so it tastes like fennel seed. It's using a 1970s drink called a Harvey Wallbanger, which has orange juice and fennel liqueur. You used to take 2 shots of Crown Royal Blackberry and put it in lemonade with ice. It was evil. You could not taste the alcohol at all. Alright. This one is actually not for alcohol at all. I'm going to be filtering coffee. Just a standard brew coffee in this one. But I'm curious what it's gonna do to the coffee. Okay, this is definitely lighter than the coffee is. Maybe I'm going crazy. No, this one is making the coffee lighter. Not like clear, but it's lighter for sure. Filtering the water before you brew coffee is a thing. Well, I do that because I fill my water heater with I fill my water heater with filtered water. So What coffee did you use? This is just the coffee that I drink every day. What a roast is this? It's a local guy. Or it's a local roast. I think it might come out of Columbus. It's pretty good. I can't remember what it's called because I haven't seen the bag in a while because I put it in a jar. I'm not loyal to the one specific one though. I will switch up my coffee pretty regularly. Just because I think that keeps things interesting. Made my coffee clearer, but it's not, it's just less dark. It's not like clear. Alright, hang on. Tequila needs another pass through. I just have to babysit all of these. Keep pouring back. Then pour it back in the top. Here, the jack is also done. This is gonna be interesting if it actually does anything. We shall see. I'm spilling alcohol everywhere. I smell like a drunk. He's turning the Jack Daniels back to good. Well, I'm not the only one that's a Jack Daniels hater. Hang on. I don't have a big enough container to originally pour this back into, but I'll multi-filter. The coffee goes through way fast. I think the coffee is fucking up my filters less than the others. I'll be happy if the coffee is smooth. But see, you no reason not to assume the role of drunk and start drinking? Well, I don't want to spoil which one of these is going to be better. You know? There's a little bit of an element to it that's like... surprise. Redo the Kamchatka. What are we on, like the 6th filter of this? This one's filtered more than the others. Just because I started it first. Alright, coffee's going through. He needs to remain sober enough to tell if it's shit. Yeah, I actually do, though. It's not gonna be a blind taste test, though. I'm gonna be, like, sipping the OG and then the one filter and then the final filter just to see which one's best. So it should be, but still, like, yeah, it's a lot easier to tell if the thing's shit if you haven't drank anything. I'm a Kentucky bourbon type fellow. Jack just tastes like burnt filtered ass hair. I've never liked Jack. That's why I chose it for this. And all the other ones I chose were like true bottom barrel dog shit. But Jack is like a real brand that people like. And the only reason he's on here is because I don't like Jack. You have to hold the lid on so it doesn't pour out from the filter chamber. What's in the fourth pitcher? This is coffee. This is coffee. I guess I could have the French press sitting here next to it so that it indicates what it is. Filtering Pappy to see how mad people get. We gotta buy like a Pappy bottle on eBay for like 50 bucks or whatever, just so that I can troll people by like by acting. I just fill it with like the cheapest shit ever, and then you can just use it for shit. And it would be like anyone on stream would know, but people seeing like shorts or like quick edits, it would just be like, it'd just be a little bit of bait. Low 50? No, an empty bottle, not a fucking loaded bottle. Like the like glass. Which might actually be more, I don't know. What are people willing to spend to have a bottle of an expensive alcohol on their shelf? I'm sorry, this is a corn mask, spicy boy lab coat type stream. You're right. That's funny to classify it that way, though. The coffee filters so fast because it's like, I think there's just less that it's filtering out. Getting piss colored now. It's not piss. Stream froze an hour ago. I just thought you were quiet. You didn't think to check. You didn't think to check once, bro? No, bro. He often just streams and doesn't say shit for an hour. Feels like a minute. That'd be one thing. An hour? You thought I was staying in dead silent for an hour on a stream. You know what? You guys don't give me enough credit, actually. The fuck you talking about, bro? What the fuck is Pappy? Pappy Von Winkle is a whiskey that, I think it's like a 19-year aged whiskey. It's an old whiskey. So they didn't make very much of it because it wasn't that popular, but then in the last like few years it became really, really popular. So a bottle now is like $3,000 or something. I don't know if they sell that in Canada. Getting it is really hard. Like, even if you're willing to pay for it, it's just finding a place that even has a bottle is really, really hard. No, this is not a Brita paid ad. If Brita would have paid me for this, I would have done it. But no, this is just filters. That's why I said water filter, not Brita filter on my title. You gotta pay for that kind of shout out, bro. As you know, the UO Slab stream is known for its high quality brand shout outs. $340 Canadian for the 15 year. Nappy is overrated. That's what I've heard. I mean, I think at this point it has to be. It's too overhyped. At the time when it was discovered, it was like, damn, this is really good. For like, I think when it started, it was like $100 bottle. But now that it's a thousands of dollar bottle, it's like, okay, this is now overrated. And once it becomes valuable in that degree, then like bars that are like known for being fancy want to have it because of course they do. They're fancy. They gotta show that they got the expensive ass thing, right? My control left in there. And then I've actually filtered too much of this. I am not gonna hold on to this much. I'm gonna dump half of it out. Keep the rest as my test. It's not just about the yeah. They can mark it up like crazy. No. It's a business choice, is what I'm saying. All right. This is the coffee, and this is the filtered coffee and the unfiltered. But the rest of this in here does not actually need to be filtered. I don't need this much coffee. Let me flush the filter out. You pour water through those filters, will it come out contaminated? It'll probably take on a bit of the flavor of whatever I've been putting through these, that's for damn sure. Show the filters after you're done. Oh, okay. We'll see if they look different or anything. After this is done filtering, I want to filter a beer through it. I've got a Guinness. I feel like, also, if the Guinness takes on a little bit of a coffee flavor, that'll be to its advantage. So I'm not afraid of cross-contamination. Cross-section. It's activated charcoal. It's full of, like, sand. Cross-section? How do I think of cross-section? It just looks like black sand. I don't think you're gonna see anything in it. I'm gonna be real. Are you planning on giving your friends the filters? No. The filters are fucked. Splitting the G in the water filtration picture. I I don't have a Guinness glass to split the G. Bro, chug the Jack Daniels and split the fucking D. Speaking of splitting the D, I just got back from your mother's house last night. Done this before and it definitely works. I'm excited. We'll get out our final picture. The final one. Filter some Coke through it, because I'm curious. I just gotta sit here and babysit all these damn pictures. Clear out some space. Alright. Let's crack open a Guinness. Got a ball in there, did you know that? I want to know what happens when you... I've seen... Okay, we've seen the TikToks with alcohol. What happens when you put a fucking beer in? I'll leave a little in the bottom. I don't know what this is gonna do to the Guinness. Stout, it's the weakest, runniest, thinnest stout ever. Yeah, man, it's made for the mass market. You do not need to complain about Guinness being weak or not a real stout or whatever. There's a fucking billion craft breweries in the world now. Take that whining ass back to the 1990s when there wasn't shit. They'll make it flat as fuck. Oh yeah, it's absolutely gonna decarbonate it. Had a stout with a Sasquatch on it, and I didn't return to civilization for days. More of a dunkel than a stout. I swear they make these names up, man. Fuck you mean a dunkel? Dude, the Jack is still filtering. I've gotten 2 filters on the tequila and Kamchatka while the Jack is still going. It has clogged that shit up. The viscosity of this has changed. Feels different at the very least. For the better? Yeah, for the Actually, yeah. Wait, I just realized I didn't put it back in. Has this, like, concentrated the Jack Daniels? Why does the Jack look darker as it's gone on? Well, you know what? It's probably not actually darker. It's probably an illusion. But, like, my eyes think it's darker. Dude, the Guinness is clogging the shit out of this thing. Look at this. It's barely going through, man. Yeah, it's still on the top. Oh, no. We're gonna run as much as we can through these before they clog too much to use. Lock up your forks, you're getting raided. Oh, liberate the forks, it must be you. Welcome in, brother. This has a lot of iron. A lot of iron. What? Iron what? Like the mineral? Did you purge the filter? How many fucking times do I have to say yes? I'm literally purging this one right now for the final picture. Yes. Yes, I purged all my filters. Yes, I know the importance of purging the filter. Got a fucking unjacked Daniels. Go up Jack and they Daniels. Did you temper your eggs? How about I temper your balls, brother? You guys are all bastards. This one I want to see. Oh, hang on. I'll shake some of the water out. This one I want to see, what happens if you put Coca-Cola in it? Just cause, why not, man? Why not? There's some flat Coke, too. But that's fine, because this will decarbonate it. The most pure Jack and Coke. Yeah, making the most filtered Jack and Coke. The most purified. The most purified of them all. Here, I'll make filtered Guinness. That is taking its sweet old time, man. Coke. Purified mouse dissolver. Mouse dissolver. The Coca-Cola one here. You know, I am thinking, because there were some ones online where they filtered shit and it came out clear. None of my shit's coming out clear. What are these cheap-ass filters I got, man? It's like not even close. What is it filtering out? Also, hang on. Oh wait, I was gonna say I need a control. No, I don't. I have the control in here. Zero water, brother. Only $20. They are amazing. I feel like I'm gonna need to, those videos are fraudulent clickbait. You know what? I feel like there might actually be a second distinct stream in trying every filter on something. Like buying a bunch of different brands of filters and then filtering alcohol through it to see which one does the best job. Need a zero water filter. Alright, the jack is finally fucking all through the filter. I'm gonna run it through again. See how this turns out. This one's taking its sweet old time. That is like the slowest filter of all. And then these guys are also all done. The Kamchatka has probably been about as filtered as it can. Pure versus Brita versus CNG Con or whatever random number generator for the team brand. Yeah, but then also you can get, like, my dad has this, like, water filtration system in his house, and it, like, you can put, like, pond water in it, and it comes out crystal clear, and but it takes a long time. Like, it's like a big tank, and you fill the tank, and it takes, like, hours and hours to filter all the way through. I imagine something like that would probably, like, do some insane filtering to whatever I ran through it. But I don't know what, like, brand that is or what kind that is. Reverse osmosis? A Berkeley? Yeah, it is a Berkeley, actually. You're right, that is it. I don't... No matter how much Jack my body takes out of the Daniels, I'm still not jacked. It's like an uncle joke. This filter is literally... Oh no, it's still passing stuff through, just barely. The viscosity of the Guinness is, like, unrecognizable. I don't know if you can tell by looking at it. Or no, wait, is this Coca-Cola? This is Coca-Cola! That shit is fucking... It already has logged that filter? Come on, man. The Guinness is not moving at all. The viscosity of the Guinness is also fucky. It moves. It's moving different, man. That's all I'm saying. Perky. My bad. Oh, yeah. No, it's Perky, not Berkeley. Like Perky Berkey. Guinness is like, I don't know if it's gonna make it, man. I think it logged that filter immediately. The inside of the Coke filter probably looks like syrup. It's fucking it more than the alcohol ones are, man. The Kamchatka filter's still going. All the alcohol filters are still going. He's already hammered? I'm not already hammered. I haven't had much of this alcohol at all, actually. Thank you very much. Bunch of water came out of the filter when you put the Guinness in. Oh, I forgot to shake it out. Shit. That's probably fucked with the viscosity a little. Not like enough to really ruin the test, but like definitely enough to be something. You can drink your pee with no side effects with a Survivor brand water filter. Dog, I think I don't wanna sound crazy, but I think I can drink my pee with no side effects. Like bottom text, right? But I don't think it's gonna kill you as long as you don't let it sit in an old bottle for a while. That's a good idea for a stream. This is the most pissed-obsessed chat in, but then I remembered Chromu's. People are putting a lot on Chromu for being, like, freaky, but, like, it's mostly her chat. She just has a tolerance for the freakiness of her chat. Won't be good for hydration if unfiltered. If your hydrated pee is mostly water. I'm a very hydrated man. Though I will actually, speaking of, go get my water here for a second. Because I haven't had any for a bit. I think we're just waiting on these guys to go. Oh, yeah. Hang on. Let me sit down a second. Only the first time, doing it multiple times in a row will damage your kidneys. Yeah. Speaking of, your mom has had some kidney issues recently. I think you should look into that. So many people think the vodka will taste the best after filtration. That's the majority of the channel point betting. What is the location there? Why are you guys acting alarmed? I tell foul your mom jokes all the time. That's the one that gets you guys freaking. Toxic urea and some other stuff concentrated in your liver and shit if you drink pee a bunch. There are people on Facebook groups that drink pee for like a hobby. There's people on Discords that Ratty Rattington is in that drink pee as a pastime. To be fair, I didn't know this was the worst vodka in existence. I don't think it actually is, but it's definitely the cheapest thing you can buy at the liquor store under the vodka shelf. $7, or was it $8? It's $7 or $8 for a full bottle. Most of these are gonna make the alcohol stronger because you're filtering out the stuff that gives them flavor. Guys, new instrument. Urea doesn't get concentrated. It's in your piss because your body has ways to excrete it. Yeah. Oh, that's why it hurts your kidneys. Because then they have to filter more out. Instead of Kamchatka, you should respect yourself and get 500 milliliters of peppermint schnapps. That's like, are you a college kid? Every time I think of like, my apologies, because this guy, to his credit, literally said, this was when he was in high school, but it's like the most high school boy thing ever. I keep thinking of the chatter who said that his high school fantasy was to get a girlfriend that didn't smoke weed but would roll all his joints for him. And I was like, that is maybe the most, like, constructed in a lab high school boy fantasy of all time. And I think of that guy a lot. He's in this chat still. Is a piss kink dangerous? I don't think so, unless you're like fucking chugging piss like exclusively. Oh, what a great time for a raid. Lord Athelston, welcome in. Welcome in, raiders. We're filtering alcohol through Brita filters and seeing what happens. Welcome, raiders. We're about to get blasted off of these sample cups here. So, about the piss. They were asking me to filter piss, and then they were like, no, you need a special filter to make the piss safe to drink. And then I was like, I'm pretty sure that it's safe to drink piss, like, without any filtering, because there are people that do it. And then we were getting into, listen, we were getting into a side discussion. Go ask any Chromu viewer, like half of them are piss drinkers. They can weigh in on whether or not they've had any health problems. You drink what? I don't drink piss. I'm just saying. We were getting involved in the piss course. Kirkland brand, I'm not reading that. Not after a raid. Hey Siri, is piss safe to drink recreationally? Don't call it recreationally. I'm just sitting over here because I've been manning these for a bit. Let me see if we need to re-up any of these filters though. They're starting to filter slower and slower. But these, the things we have a bunch of cheap alcohols. So we got Kamchatka. We've got this cheap-ass $6 bottle of Margaritaville Silver Tequila. And then we have a bottle of Jack Daniels, which isn't cheap, but it is nasty. And then I'm also filtering some Guinness here. I filtered some coffee already. That's off to the side. And I'm filtering some Coca-Cola, just to see what happens. This one is finally run all the way through. I'm going to go ahead and run it through one more time. Curious what this is going to do to it, if anything at all. Let's run the Kamchatka through like one more time. This shit has been filtered like a dozen times at this So it should be pretty smooth. It should be like nearing the peak smoothness. The Guinness is like clogged, I think. It's going real slow. Here, let's re-up the tequila, because it's also fun. Alright. Isn't it a selling point that this vodka has been filtered 10 times? Yes! I think filtering the vodka is going to make it taste better. That's just my opinion. My opinion is that's going to make it taste better. Old alchemist tried to make the philosopher's stone out of piss and accidentally discovered phosphorus. Imagine making a glowing piss rock and thinking you're close to immortality. They were just doing anything back then, man. They didn't give a fuck. Not better, but it tastes cleaner. Well, we'll see if it tastes cleaner. Or if this is all bullshit. Or maybe my filters are too cheap to actually do anything. Who knows? I'm curious. Jimstone looking for buyer. I fucking love Jimstone looking for buyer. It's like one of the greatest posts of all time. I want to thrive when science was in its bullshit era. If you want to thrive on the modern bullshit era of science, you gotta do some dumb shit with AI. Sorry, bro. Get in the fucking clanker mines. Alright, filtered Coca-Cola, which is completely flat, but I don't know if it's got like any other issues with it. It does take gallons and gallons and gallons of piss to get phosphorus. There's not a lot in there. They did a lot of shit with, they did a lot of stuff with pee in the old days, man. They were not afraid. Didn't the Romans wash their clothes with piss? Wasn't that like a thing? Am I crazy? Am I off on that? Like, you would soak the clothes in piss and then you would wash them with soap and water. But the piss got the stains out because it was, like, acidic. And they were like, that was pretty high society. Rome was kind of one of the more popping off civilizations. And even then, they were like, piss on it, bro. I bring the flower garden of friendship. How do you have so many flower emotes? What the hell? This was used to tan leather. Yeah. Piss was used to tan leather. You could sell your piss to the tannerites. And if you were too poor, you didn't have, quote, a pot to piss in. Yeah, that's where that slang comes from, right? They collected it from all over the city? Yeah. Urine turns onto ammonia when left alone, and that is what cleans the clothes. Oh! I've been torturing my kids with peak 2000s gameplay. They don't understand because it's not Fortnite. Yeah, what fucking game is it, bro? Why are you talking like a clickbait YouTube video? You didn't all that. You don't drop what the name is. By the way, if you're wondering, we're just waiting for the filters to run through. Also, let me go through the receipts here while I'm sitting here. That kitty guy, thank you for the 100 bits. Kirkland brand, thank you for the 500 bits. What is this message? Maggot Eater, thank you for the 110 bits. Should I drink tonight, letting the funny streamer decide who does funny shit decide? Not tonight, brother. It's Monday. He probably already drunk by now. That was a while ago. Sergeant Buck, thank you for the $5. Carbonate the filtered Guinness, and you can have Guinness flavored sparkling water. Oh yeah, wait, I have that carbonator. I could recarbonate the filtered shit. Maggot Eater, thank you for the 100 bits. Reconon, thank you for the 100 bits. They attached the image. I literally just saw this tweet today. Just ate 3,000 calories of Airport Panda Express, ass crack of dawn, rooster still tired. And you want to ask me to move my feet out of the aisle. These are size 13 shoes. I'm inbred. I'm the serpent in the garden with nicotine poisoning. You're on vacation with your kids. I'm dying in real life. That's fucking... Sometimes they put real poetry on the website, man. Hi, Louie. Thank you for the 5 months. Thank you. Squirmy Flesh. Thank you for the 7 months of Prime. Electric Cube Rhubarb. Thank you for the 35 months of T1. Mr. Creamy. Thank you for the $2. Hi, Gunrunner's wife. Has he accepted us yet? Hang on. Gunrunner hasn't asked yet. Or I haven't gotten to that receipt yet. James Matthews Jr., thank you for the $5. Wondered why you enjoyed drinking so much. Then I realized that if I lived in Ohio, I would drink too. Alright. Gink of Osha, thank you for the 18 months of T1. Thank you. Dare you to try the Forbidden Freeze distillation next time? That one is illegal, actually. Well, it's illegal if done for consumptive purposes. I may or may not have done it before. Who could say? It's how they used to make Applejack in the 1700s. Very American institution to freeze booze. What happens is the water freezes out of it. This is when it's like really cold out. The water freezes out of it and it leaves the alcohols. So it's like distilling, but not distilling. Jacko Beans, thank you for the 4 months of Prime. Appreciate ya. Gino Vaping, thank you for the 10 months of T1. Thanks for being the funniest streamer I watch. Thank you. I don't know if that's true, but thank you. Shamu, thank you for the 100 bits. Dalek, this BGM sucks giga fucking ass. It's perfect for the atmosphere of this stream. Fuck off! Zippo24, thank you for the 4 months of T1. Servoet, thank you for the fresh Prime sub. Bazozo, thank you for the fresh Prime sub. Transguardivar, thank you for the gifted sub to Kaido Keto. 5 Yen Yato, thank you for the 9 months of Prime sub. This feels like the opposite of the instant aging vid. That was a massive success. I feel like with the powers combined, we could really have something here. Nocturnal, thank you for the $5, by the way. Incessant Sorrow, thank you for the 3 months of Prime sub. Mechatar, thank you for the 8 months of Prime sub. Nora the Yerg, thank you for the 2 months of Prime. Glad you like the streams. Shadow Soul 8080, thank you for the 7 months of Prime. Unmanly Cheese, thank you for the 100 bits. J-Man Blue, thank you for the 14 months of Prime. Mr. Creamy, thank you for the $2. I crave the Brita Jungle Juice. Don't worry, it will happen. Iron Man 2140, thank you for the 5 months of Prime. Rat Finkus, thank you for the 19 months of T1. Serial Pisser, relevant name, thank you for the 4 months of Prime sub. More Gamba, please. We got the Gamba on, don't worry. Doomacorn, thank you for the 100 bits. A lot of people diss Everclear because they shoot it straight, but it works as an amazing base for drinks. Yeah, it's meant to be a mixer. Uncle makes a peach pie moonshine that has a smooth And I love a lavender and lemon drink with it. It's a good base for drinks. Joan Jetson, thank you for the T1. Thank you so much. Fresh T1, too. Brutalist Warhorse, thank you for the 14 Czars. Been a while, have some Czar. What the fuck is a Czar, dog? Z-A-R, currency. 14 Czars. And then, on Twitch, thank you for the 100 bits. Zarfar Smoke Prismatic Slab. VIP me, brother. Okay, wait, hang on. Guy gives Czars, then a guy with Czar in his name. Also, you made your name way longer because now you changed it to Smoke Prismatic. Jacko Beans, thank you for the 4 months of Prime. And Jazzy K Fox, thank you for the 200 bits. I was once part of a Van Halen tribute band. The amount of Jack Daniels we had as part of our food rider, unholy quantities, forever ruined. Godspeed. Being a fucking Van Halen tribute band, hilarious. Mr. Creamy, thank you for the $5. Chris Volti, Puri, and YouTube chat are the best. Those guys are they're the real community lords of the YouTube chat, for sure. I'm in a Sammy Hagar tribute band, Manny. What the hell? WP Gubaru, thank you for the Prime sub for 9 months. Always love the content, especially when is involved. Wait, what did it cut out? Oh, when Temu is involved. Yeah, I like the Temu streams. We're doing a rare AliExpress stream here soon. Not sponsored, just wanted to shake it up. I kind of hate the AliExpress website more, though. It tries to push you into its, like, stupid deals so much. It's really annoying if you just want to buy something. Dad says eggshells will also take away the acidity in drinks. Hunky D. I've never heard of that. Thank you for the bits. Interesting. Tella Mesmerism. Thank you for the fresh Prime sub. Thank you, thank you. Has any improved? We haven't tested it yet. We haven't tested it. I just tested the initial alcohols. AliExpress has been found to be using silent audio files to track users. How does that work? Silent audio files. Like, it plays audio on the site? Like, you really need to elaborate on that. Eggshells being calcium carbonate would definitely get rid of acid. Yeah, it neutralizes it out, I guess. Yeah, who's it playing the sound to? AliExpress, the run by Alibaba Group, is coming under scrutiny after researchers and browser maker Brave reported finding silent audio web processing on the site that could help fingerprint visitors' devices. It did not record people through their microphones. Instead, it generated and processed an inaudible signal that measured small, repeatable differences in the way a browser and device handled it. Interesting. Wait, what? They were able to, like, fingerprint the browser with that? Very, very clever. Interesting. It's just another web tracking. I don't know. That's crazy that they went through all that. I guess if you're using Brave, where it blocks your trackers, you would get around that. Yeah, me when I find out the fucking website that I tied my Google account to and give my address to is tracking the other websites I'm on. Oh! Like, I think it's more for, like, browsing for trying to get, like, a deal or something. It's sleazy, but it's not, like... I don't know, man. I'm already using the fucking... I'm already having to mail shit to my house. Or to my mailbox. Brave explicitly blocks that stuff. They send junk data to prevent fingerprinting. Yeah, you can scan a room using Wi-Fi, actually. They have that as a feature now, which is crazy, because that's like schizophrenia type of delusion thing like a few years ago, that people will be like, oh, what, you think they can track you with the Wi-Fi? But then it turns out, actually, they can track you with the Wi-Fi, man. Chat keeps using Dan Aykroyd alcohol math to say you're getting 15% more alcohols per alcohol when you put it through the filter. I love Dan Aykroyd, man. He's so funny. He thinks ghosts are real, which is just awesome. I fucking knew it. I was on that. I also was on that. But I didn't know. I was like, okay, that's some shit that the NSA could do if you were like a target. Probably not some shit they're doing to everyone. But it's crazy that it can just be done with conventional routers. Like, basically any router can do it. He lives in my small city, and I saw him once at the hardware store and gave him a nod of autistic solidarity. No. He made Ghostbusters because he was fascinated with the idea of ghost hunting as a legitimate enterprise, which is just awesome. I turned Wi-Fi off, only using Ethernet. You run like an electromagnetic, not like a Wi-Fi network scan, but like an electromagnetic field scan to see if the antennas are giving off anything. Because, you know, that might not be enough unless you flash the thing with DDWRT or whatever. He made Ghostbusters because he really wanted a ghost blowjob. Yeah, that's probably true. I believe it from Mr. Ackroyd. Here, hang on. I think we're done with all of our filters. I cannot... Anything that isn't filtered at this point is not going to be filtered. Alright, yeah. There's still Guinness in the thing, man. There are fruit flies all over this shit. Damn, I gotta piss. What would happen if, say, I pissed into the filter? What would come out on the other side? Is that what they did in Waterworld? I think it's been a legitimate survival thing for a while now. Hang on, I'm moving shit to the desk. Control vodka. Alright. Filtered Guinness. And then also our filtered coffee. Filtered Coca-Cola. It's filtered coffee now. True. It's layers of filter. Hang on. We've got we got some of the arrangements here. Non-alcoholic, by the way. Gonna ask, since it's front and center, what's a ham? I'm sorry, what's a what? A ham Dougler? What? What are you talking about? Alright, hang on. I gotta piss. Alright. Alright. Ham Dougler sound like you made a date. What are you what is a ham Dougler? Bro is doing this in the middle of fruit fly season. Bro's basement is gonna swarmed in 2 weeks. Coom in the filter. I am absolutely not. Thank you for the $2, Ollie off, and Windbreaker for the 100 bits. Look at your wall. Oh, the wall cam. Is it a name? Wait. Probably. Those are all just the names of people that donated during the subathon. What's that yellow stuff in the cup? Piss. Nah, it's filtered Jack Daniels. Here, hang on. I'm getting the camera set up so we have a little bit of a better perspective. Whatever. We haven't had this camera angle in a while. Alright, hang on. Pilsner beer, more like Fishner beer. Am I right? Alright, hang on. Making sure I don't have anything identifying in the background. I don't normally film from this perspective. Also, turn off this mic. What are you soldering? Nothing right now, as you can probably tell. Alright, hang on. We're corned up today. We got the corn set. Let me see. I wish the chat wasn't so far, because when I look at chat, I have to like swipe over. Also, the camera's a little off because it's like a little to the. It's a little to the side. Hang on. There we go. That way I don't have to skew myself so much. What is that desktop background? It's fan art of me. You gotta tell me to not have myself in my desktop background? The headphones on the corn mask are, they're pretty epic. Alright, it's time for trying the filtered alcohols. We got a whole variety of them here. We've also got some non-alcoholic drinks. 3 filtered alcohols, 4 filtered, what am I saying? 3 filtered liquors. I filtered a beer, filtered some coffee, filtered some Coca-Cola. Let's try and see which one's the best. This is the control. Hang on, we should have like a goblet or something. Where's my... Do I have a shot glass or something of that variety? Hang on. Throw that behind me. Hang on a second. Let me get something to pour this in so I'm not chugging out of the bottle like a Neanderthal. Yes! Goblet. Finally, Temu cup. Alright, so this is unadulterated control. We'll start with Jack Daniels, because I feel like that's one that's pretty classic. So we'll start with that and then see where we go, basically. This is the control Jack. I do not like Jack. Jack is bad. And partially because it's quite harsh for the price that it is. But it's probably the best of all of these. The cheap-ass Margaritaville Silver Tequila is pretty fucking awful, and the Kamchatka is worse than any of this. Unfiltered, at least. Now, this is Jack filtered once. We haven't, I haven't tasted this at all. I don't know if the filter does anything yet. So I just want to see if I can tell a difference between No filter and 1 filter. And then this is like 6 passes through the filter. So we'll see. Huh. Does that taste not as harsh because I already had some? No, no, it doesn't. Wait, that actually does do something. Yeah, hang on a second. That is like significantly noticeably better. That's not like a subtle... That's not a subtle difference between those. That's crazy. Like, comparing that to the control is actually, like, insane. Well, then what? Does it get marginally better between filter? Ew, what the fuck is in the bottom of this? Ew, it's all nasty. Hang on. Gamble winnings now? Dog, we haven't tried the other ones, you idiot. What are you trying to get out of me? That is so much smoother after 1 filter. I can't imagine why you would not filter it if you're gonna get some cheap shit like Jack. Dude, what the fuck was in that mug? Look at this. In that cup, sorry. Oh, I just knocked all my rejects. Oh, fuck, my old rat chain. My rat keychain rejects from the merch stream. Doing the follow-up to that tomorrow, by the way. The final part. So if you're not a fan of those, don't worry. Cup mold, it looked like there was some shit in, like, stuck to the bottom. There are fruit flies everywhere here. How do you get rid of fruit flies? I've had them in my basement for too long. They always get pretty bad this time of year. Alright. This is the mega filtered. Let's see if this tastes like quite good or if it's not much better than first filter. But first filtered actually is like very, very noticeably better. Dude, that is so much smoother than the base whiskey. It's like, it's crazy how much smoother that is. I'm not fucking around, man. That is like, it's gone from horrible to like, that ain't bad, you know? Even just 1 pass is pretty smooth. This is smoother. Now, I think probably, there's some, like, diminishing returns on how long it takes and how much you have to switch it out. But, like, even just 1 through is worth it, man. Dude, why is my desk so uneven? The cup don't sit flat. All the barrel impurities are stuck in the filter now. I prefer that. It makes it taste better, man. Alert! Shamu, the link cuts off on the message. I can't even see what it is. Thank you for the 400 bits. Riley11, thank you for the membership. Thank you, thank you. Are we getting some karaoke tonight? Do you guys... Have I conditioned you to think that whenever there's drinking, there's karaoke? Not planning on it tonight, no. Matt Beach, though, thank you for the $2. Ollie Wally, thank you for the $5. Whoa, out here talking while cleaning a glass like a bar in PC. Yeah. This man is banned from the 9/11 memorial. No, I'm not, Dalek. Thank you for the bits, though. Beer equals songs. I will fucking split the editing VOD if I'm not just because there's alcohol doesn't mean I'll sing songs. You know, I can give you some karaoke later this week. Don't worry, bro. That is so smooth. Yeah, what the fuck, man? That is so insanely drinkable compared to straight Jack. Cause like this is the control, right? Yeah, that's still rough. Ooh, you know what though? Uh-oh. Doesn't taste as rough as it did when I first tried it. Let's hurry up and taste the other alcohols before the Jack starts kicking in. Then we won't be able to tell what anything tastes like. If that's what Jack tasted like, would you get it? Oh, hell no. For 25 bucks for a bottle? I could get a rum for 20 bucks. It's better than a Jack. Even a filtered Jack. I just like the flavor of rums better. I think they age better. All right, let's try the Margaritaville Silver Tequila. Oh. Oh. That is real rough. Holy shit, man. That is... Whew. Let's try after one pass. One pass through the filter. That is so much smoother. That literally, like, I thought, because, like, the color didn't change of the Jack, I was like, I got some shitty-ass filters. This shit-ass Temu filters are not real. They're not gonna work right. They are brand name, technically. But, like, you know what I mean, right? Still not good enough for me to not want to chase it. Actually, give me some water, too. Did you eat today? I had a wonderful dinner before this. Don't worry. Does it maintain alcohol? Yes. Absolutely it maintains alcohol. I promise you that. And then let's try just a splash of the, like, 8 times filtered. Shit, man, I'm gonna keep this on hand for mixed drinks. You deadass could not tell the difference. Like, it's something where you don't need the alcohol to be complex, you just want it to be smooth. This filtered is, like, pretty great for that. That's easy. That goes down so easy compared to the Let me just taste the unfiltered again, just to make sure I'm not tripping. Oh, no. No! It literally, like, it gets rid of almost all the bad flavor. Literally, it's all, like... Yeah, that's so smooth. It gets rid of basically all the, anything that makes it taste bad. That's crazy. That is so much better. That actually turns that good. Hang on. Getting hammered for science? I'm not getting hammered. Thank you. See? I'm being polite. I'm wiping my mouth. Life hacks? This is... I mean, like, for the price of a filter, you could maybe just buy better tequila. But, like, how much tequila could you run through one of those before it stops making it taste better? That's the better question. I don't know. If you could run several bottles of this shit's $6. Get cranking, brother. It'll probably be worth it. Move these guys over here. We've already tried them. Well, I feel real hopeful for the Kamchatka now. Because this shit tastes like ass. This is the control. Uh-oh. That doesn't taste as bad as it should. It tastes kind of sweet. I think I'm losing my ability to tell that it's bad. But also, like... Okay, let's see if this tastes better, though. Because it still doesn't taste that smooth. This one, less dramatic. Less dramatic than the other alcohols. One filter through versus no filter. Let me taste the no filter again. Oh no, that's more harsh for sure. Yeah, no, that doesn't taste good. But it's interesting because it's less harsh. And what's the shit straight from the bottle? That still tastes horrible. But it's not, it's way smoother, that's for sure. This one's been filtered like 12 times. It's smooth as can be. Way smoother than the base one, that's for sure. But not like with the other ones. With the Jack and the tequila, the base flavor of the alcohol, once you remove the lack of smoothness, the base flavor isn't bad. But with the Kamchatka, they're like adding some shit to it to flavor it. And that flavor isn't good. So it's my least favorite of them all, honestly. Even though it smooths up quite a lot, it's my least favorite one. Honestly, of the remaining, it'll be what? Jack? It's smoother than normal Jack, but it still tastes nasty like Jack Daniels does. The most palatable is, it's the tequila. And I think maybe, like, it's not by a lot. But, like... it does just hit... It just hits a little better. The Jack, the Jack is way smoother, but the flavor is still shitty because it's Jack. The Kamchatka is way smoother, but the flavor is even more shitty than the Jack. And the tequila is smoother, and, like, the main problem with it is that it wasn't smooth. It actually tastes okay once it's smooth. You could easily make a marg with this, and it would be, like, pretty decent with the smoothed one. Pretty rough with not the smooth one, unless you sugar it to shit. It's getting all up in the things. But, like, it's the tequila, man. Close out my prediction. Choose outcome. It's tequila. Unexpected outcome. Everyone thought it was going to be the vodka. Psych, brother. The tequila's the best. Ooh, that's starting to hit, too. Need to, Hey, man, you like alcohol, right? But do you like jazz? Azure Owl, thank you for the 100 bits. Kuzo Slab, thank you for the 100 bits. Let's go tequila. Yeah. Long John Johnson, thank you for the 14 months of T1. Is that a Budweiser vodka? No, it just kind of looks like that. It's some Russian shit. Where do they actually make this? Not for underage. Yeah, no shit. Where do they make this? Where's this come from? Frankfort, Kentucky. Well-known vodka producer. This is like the Palmer's chocolate of vodka. I don't think they can even legally just call it vodka. Alright, Octo Stein, thank you for the fresh Prime sub. Buttered Bread, thank you for the $10. When you sing karaoke tonight, you can only sing to the YouTube bros in our special YouTube-only after stream. Just because I drink doesn't mean I'm going to be singing, okay? Ollie, thank you for the $5. You don't plan for karaoke. Karaoke plans for you. Drink more, Corn Man. You know you'll be singing tonight. Filter 4 Loco to remove one of the locos. Oh, shit. 4 Loco would have been funny. Because that's like... That scared me. Bro, you can't be scaring me like that. Ah, motherfucker, it's in the drink. Long John Johnson, thank you for the gift sub. Kuzo Slab, thank you for the 100 bits. You just gave Shamu a win, you prick. Lamau, you lost. I can tell you didn't vote for tequila, did you? Lamau. Let's go, tequila. Fuck vodka. Fuck you. Fuck Jack. Thank you, Mr. Delayer. Clockwork Otter, thank you so much for the 5 gift subs to Did It For Free, Mr. Kartoffel, True Neck, The Boss Space, and Scurry Ghost. Thank you so much for the 5 gift subs. Treasure Train, subs at a discounted price. Wait, we're in a treasure train? Hang on. Subs at a discounted price? Satisfactory. Hang on, guys. Did you know if you get the sub receipt in the vodka, I will literally filter piss on stream? Yo, Pointy Trails, thank you for the 5 Australians. Your insanity keeps me sane. Keep doing what you do. Thank you, brother. Glad to be of service. Ah, the French. Hang on. Fistman, Shamu, thank you for the 100 bits. Sorry, the 200 bits. Sorry, the 300 bits. Wise Gerbil, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much. I don't want to drink piss, dog. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs to Otter Lover 7, B, Hop, Cheezel the Weasel, Flying Stritch, and Chodiak 93. Shamu, thank you for the 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, and 700 bits. Thank you so much. Kuzo Slap, thank you for the 200 bits. Take the rest of my bits for the train. Hell yeah, brother. And Slab Kitsune, thank you for the gift sub. Dude, it's hot in this thing. Where's the fan? Hang on. Ah. What's supposed to be this way? I'm supposed to lose my channel points on the dumbest option? Ha ha ha. Psyche 1, why is it not focusing? Focus on me, camera. Don't focus on that no more. Oh wait, we have more stuff to taste. Why am I acting like it's like basically over, bro? Hang on, we don't need these no more. What do I do with the left? Well, I'm throwing out the fucking shotgun. I'm throwing out the first runs of all. I don't give a fuck about them no more. They taste like shit. Mario's gay and he's racist too. Why would he be though? Dude, we gotta try the filtered Guinness. First, we gotta try Guinness straight. Ooh, still kind of cold. I'm not gonna lie, I like a good Guinness. But filtering the Guinness fucked the filter more than anything else did. What does filtered Guinness taste like? That tastes completely different. What the fuck? That's the right. I'm actually checking to see if it's the right cup. That tastes completely different. What the fuck? Normal Guinness has a bite kind of like coffee does, you know? A little bit of a bitterness, acidity to it, too. Ah! Holy shit, Color, thank you for the 5 gift subs. Here, hang on. Let me try these back. The filtered Guinness tastes like... it tastes so bland compared to a normal Guinness. There's probably somebody out there that would greatly prefer this because it's also way less bitter, like by a pretty considerable margin. But in being less bitter, it tastes like less. It doesn't taste like a beer anymore. It doesn't even taste like you diluted it with water. It tastes just like less, like... It doesn't taste like a beer now. I don't know how to describe it. It doesn't have the bitterness of a beer. There's like a hint. There's a little bit of that. There's a little bit of that bite. Is it mostly that it lost the nitrogen? No, this is flat. I'm tasting a flat Guinness versus a flat Guinness so that there's not too much difference. This has so much, like, that bittery, like, stout flavor. And then this just tastes... What is even left? It's so nothing. It tastes like so bland. Here, hang on. Move these aside for a second. It's so weird. It's weird, and I've never had any, like, it tastes like a flat seltzer more than a flat beer. But then you'd be like, okay, a seltzer with, like, what flavoring? And it's like, I have no clue. I like, it's just kind of like a vaguely barley chocolate. Oh, not really chocolate, but like kind of that, like, earthy flavor. A little bit of sweetness to it. It tastes like a barley tea, kind of, if you've ever had a barley tea. That's so weird. It's kind of cool, though, that it does that much. I really didn't think it would have that much of an effect. Zdine, thank you for the 100 bits. Love this camera angle and lighting. Looks like a drunk serial killer podcast. You get way more depth of field on it because I can reach out to the camera than like a normal podcast setup. What's up on the Cobcast? Today we have our guest, some guy that played on a Little League team once. We are interviewing him for his insights to the game. Slav Kitsune, thank you for the gifted sub to Hello Ringo. Appreciate ya. Dalek, thank you for the 100 bits. Colorat, thank you again for the 5 gift subs to Procrastinating Penguin, Off-White Cocaine, Sir Silo Q, Pit from Mars, and DGBG Kid. Thank you so much. Shifter 108, thank you for the 100 bits. Is a ghost hunting stream with your buds not on the table for this Halloween? We'll see what I'm cooking for Halloween. I have things I'd like to do. I don't know if I'm gonna get to do them. You know what I mean? You know me? You know what I'm saying? Vika Viking, thank you for the fresh Prime sub. Thank you. Mr. Creamy, thank you for the $2. Aho to any of my native brothers in chat. Brother, didn't you get banned from the Discord yesterday for snorting Xanax? Am I confusing you with someone else? We'll keep you in YouTube chat, though, because I think you like the ambiance, and, you know, you're maybe not the most fucked one there. Mr. Delayer, thank you for the 100 bits. Dr. Vodka, thank you for the 3 months of Prime. Appreciate ya. King Kavosha, thank you for the 200 bits. Unmanly Cheese, thank you for the 100 bits. Fairly Sane, thank you so much for the 100 bits. And Ollie Ollie-off, thank you for the $5. All the messages I want to send on YouTube keep getting failed to send because I send nasty-ass donos. Yeah, sorry, the bot is just a little more aggressive on YouTube. I swear it's not because I hate you. He's asking, you know what I mean? Looking over at the stream, look at the camera. I have to read chat to know what you're saying. And I'm going, you know what I mean? Because that you're the guest. You're sitting off camera. Mr. Creamy, thank you for the $2. That was me. Dog, you need to get a grip. You can't be doing that. Weird ass filtered Guinness. I have to note that, like, just because it's not bitter, it doesn't taste good. It just tastes not bitter, you know? Now, similarly, we have some coffee here. I don't know why I filled this to the damn brim. This is filtered, double filtered coffee. And then I got a, up here, this is the normal coffee. Don't got a lot of my control left, if I'm being honest. This is black coffee. I feel like you can taste it better when it's pure. That's my morning coffee. Normally I add a little cream and sugar. Haven't added that to this. It's a good coffee. I could drink that black too. It's pretty good. And then now the Brita filtered version. That tastes like nothing. That tastes like nearly nothing. Hang on, let me wash out with water. Wash out with water. Okay, so because water's true neutral. So we'll see how it shapes up next to water. Slight, almost chocolate note. And it's so neutral. Like, you... Genuinely, I'm surprised by how neutral this is, given how dark it is. It's not bitter at all. It's, very easy to drink, straight with nothing in it. It's not, it's literally, it's not bitter at all. It should still be fully caffeinated as well. Just due to, due to the fact that I don't think it can extract the chemical from that. Why does he sound less drunk when he's drunk? What are you talking about? Coffee without the coffee? It tastes like if you poured like a shot of coffee into... Not even really like that, I was gonna say, it's like you took like a gallon of water and poured like one shot of normal strength coffee into it, but it's not even really that, because that still has the notes of coffee. Like, you could still, the bitterness would be weak, but you could still taste that note is there. And it's got a little more complexity even when it's watered down. I made some weak coffee before because I didn't have my water temp right. And like, it doesn't taste as strong, but it still has all the flavor notes. This one's like you stripped out most of the flavor notes and it doesn't have much left at all. You could chug this, like, you just be like, why does this water taste kind of off? Basically. It does still have the caffeine, yeah. How do you even describe it? It's like, you know how coffee beans smell? When you smell the coffee bean, you don't really get the acidity or the bitterness of the bean. It's like that. It tastes like kind of how a coffee bean smells. If you upsweeten this, it would be delicious and smooth, but it'd be odd. What does it say? Coffee tube is fucking insufferable. Wait, what? Can't say cunt on YouTube. I've never been on Coffee Tube, I don't believe. Nutty? Kinda nutty. Yeah, a little. It's not the first thing I would think of. Little nutty, little chocolatey almost. But not like a chocolate bar, like cocoa powder, you know? It's so weird. That's such an odd, like, I'm surprised how much it strips out. I'm too poor. I've never smelled a coffee bean. On the outside of the Jimmy John's, when it says free smells, bro thought that was a legitimate advertising. Normally he was paying for— Fuck! I just spilled it everywhere. I spilled it fucking everywhere. Motherfucker. Motherfucker. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Oh, it's so fucked. There's so much shit you can't even see on the camera. There's so much horse shit. Oh, there's so much you can't see. You can't even see. That is all, it's gonna be sticky as shit now. Thank God I don't have my merch sitting here anymore. Well, these little rat keychains that I made that I couldn't sell, that I was going to include free in my orders when I ship them tomorrow. Guess they all get thrown out now, because they're all trashed. Spilled all over all of them. That's a shame. That would have been a nice little perk. Well, that sucks. That really, really sucks. Oh, all my camera parts, too. Every little nitpicky little thing. Alright, that has to be thrown out. That's waterlogged. These LEDs still good? Probably not. I'll hose them off and see if they still work. Probably just gonna have to throw out some of those. Could button my jacket if I'm standing up. Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. could tell Dad's mad. No, I'm punishing chat. Because chat's being assholes, so I'm making you sit through the whole amount of time that I have to waste after stream cleaning. Nope, you weren't good, so now instead of doing it after stream, you gotta wait till Dad's done if you want to see the end. Oh, Spill's not so funny when you gotta wait 15 minutes for it to be cleaned up, huh? No, it's real funny, yeah. Sit there and wait, sit in your fucking cuck chair and wait. Gotta wait till it's all cleaned up before we can get on with the show. I'd have to do it anyway. Have we done, my lord? Yep. Fucking go back to YouTube. Fuck is this? All right. Motherfucker! Don't bag on the wall. Fucking hell, it's all down here. It's all over every table. Come on, man. Sergeant Buck, thank you for the $20. Aye, aye. Thank you, thank you. All right, next, we're gonna try Coca-Cola that we ran through the filter 3 different times. This is the final one. We've done coffee tasted dramatically different. The Guinness tasted pretty dramatically different. So I'm a little curious to see what the Coca-Cola tastes like, because we have our filtered Coke here. We just got a little bit. We didn't make that much. And then we have our control here. So we'll taste the... Motherfucker! So, we're gonna taste the control Coca-Cola. we're gonna taste the control Coca-Cola and see how it stacks up against the why am I still using yellow receipts? See how it stacks up against the filtered. Alright. Taste control first. This is flat Coke, so it doesn't have any carbonation left in it. But when it comes through the filter, it won't have carbonation either, so it should be flat versus flat. That's about what I expect. Yeah, it tastes like flat Coca-Cola, baby. Alright, hang on. What's the filtered one taste like? Huh. It's sweet, but it's not acidic. Like, filtering then recarbonating for the most evil. I don't have enough to recarbonate. I used to, then something happened. That tastes like that. It's a bit sweet. I think it's about as sweet as the normal. Yeah, the sweetness is about the same, but Coke is very acidic, and this is not. This doesn't taste acidic. Flat Coke implies the existence of 3D Coke. What flavor is even preserved? It's completely flavorless. It's like, it just kind of tastes sweet, and it's probably caffeinated still. That probably adds into it. But like, it's... What are you guys spamming? UO Janny. What the fuck is this? Is this a new emote that it's not loading in for me? What the fuck is this? Put that cap on tight. Ah, no, I spilled the Coke there to Clip Farm. Wait till you see that one on TikTok, baby. Editor, don't include this part in the edit. It was too tempting not to. I was thinking the whole time about how funny it would be. I think chat is going crazy. Retains most of the sweetness. This tastes like... Wait, I know, we have to do it, man. Hang on. Where's my, Alright, now remember, the Jack in the bottle is the filtered Jack. This is the end product. This is the Jack that's been through the Brita filter 10 times, and, Coke that's been through a couple times. We gotta make the most filtered Jack and Coke of all time. No, guys, the 20-minute cleaning break was for the bit. I mean... I had to clean up anyway. What do you expect? Filtered a whole bottle? It's literally better now. That is not tasty at all. The Jack maintains most of its flavor. It's just smooth. And the Coke maintains only sweetness and like almost none of its flavor. So it just tastes like smooth, sweetened Jack. And even smoothed out, Jack still doesn't taste that good. So, I don't know, man. Filtered Jack and regular Coke? Okay. A little bit of Jack. Yeah, just a bit. And some of this flat Coke. Oh, that's smooth as hell, man. That is, the Coke, the Jack disappears. I mean, you can taste the flavor, but the alcohol, it tastes like flavored Coke. You can't taste the alcohol in this at all. That's so odd. That's dangerous. Don't be unwise with the filtered smooth alcohols, man. That is that's disastrous. This one tastes so much worse, even though the proportion's about the same as this. Gotta mix all three with the Coke. The carbonation does a lot. Yeah. Well, this is flat still. It would be better with carbonated Coke. This would blend right in. I mean, you're gonna get more detail on this because I ain't gonna waste Jack even though I don't like it. I'm gonna fucking mix this with my Cokes when I'm doing streams, any streams where I drink. Seguaro, dude, you missed some black shit on your desk. Ah, shit. I missed this spot. Thank you for the bits. Strong Bad, thank you for the 420. Never seen Slab clean anything before. Literally, you guys are just being so like, oh, Lamau, now he has a big mess to clean up. I wanted to punish you guys so bad. I wanted you to fucking have to wait for me to clean all this shit up, because every time, if I make a mess on stream, I just wait till after stream, and then after the stream, I have to spend like 30 minutes to an hour cleaning all my bullshit up. And I wanted y'all to have to deal with it, because you're being dicks about it. So you had to sit and wait your ass for 20 minutes while I clean all this shit, all the like 200 minuscule tiny screws and pliers and shit that got doused with sticky. Coke. I was being nice. Too bad. This is a group punishment type of ordeal. Much like how when YouTube was being dicks to the person I was collabing with, I stopped doing collabs on there. Sorry, it's more of a group punishment, which is technically illegal due to the Geneva Convention. But Geneva doesn't convent this stream. This ain't the first Geneva Convention we've broken on stream. Fruit flies win. Motherfucker, if I have 1 billion flies down here tomorrow, I'll be pissed as hell. Thank you for the 200 bits, Shamu. Sorry, 300, 400, 500, 600 bits. Smoothing his jack clean off. Dalek, appreciate you. I'm not sorry. You're an asshole. William Foss, YouTube stinks. Thank you for the $2. Second sippy cup fun. Aye, man. Geneva don't mean shit outside of wartime. Unless I'm in a war zone, that shit don't matter. Corncob Butterfingers. I'm sending that fucking clip. Let me see if I gotta send that clip to my shorts editor. Do it, spilling me like fuck, and then montage cleaning for 20 minutes, and then spilling the thing again is kind of epic. Dink fucking donk, it's 11 p.m. Hey, I actually am gonna end the stream here soon, so you're on time with this. Have some bits to buy a sippy cup. You clearly needed chud. See how good you are not spilling shit after a few drinks. Come on, man. Soul Circuit, thank you for the 100 bits. I missed out on the stickers because PayPal fucked up. Would you be willing to make one more and autograph it for 2,000 bits? I think I'm gonna run the stickers when I run my, like, merch with Bricky. So, you're gonna have to wait longer until that comes out. But, like, he can produce them way better than I can. They might even be cheaper. Who knows? They'll probably be the same price if I had to guess. But the pipeline for me making them at home is pretty rough, just because I don't have a big printer or laminator or anything. I prefer Daddy Slab. Don't ever call me that again, brother. Thank you for the 100 bits, by the way. Almost 2 years of following. Can I get a VIP before end of stream? Hang on, Slab Burner 11? Sure. So sad I didn't get a Slab Rat keychain made with Fat Chud labor. So I haven't told you all this yet, but I actually made like 15 more flasks. So those are gonna go up tomorrow while I'm filling the orders. So if you missed your chance to get one of those, there are many more. I already had the blanks. I've gone on and made them. I'll just increase the stock on the site around the beginning of stream. I'll tell you when. Don't worry. And might also have some extra of the bottle openers. Because those are... I have those up on the laser. I was going to laser them tonight. It's going to take like an hour and a half or so. Let's see if I can get my card info quick enough. Did some of you actually... Okay, I gotta make more shit because... If y'all are literally, like, fighting for the queue, like... I'm literally, like... I'm wasting opportunity if it's something that many of y'all actually want. Put Nomad in merch shop to see if it sells. Mr. Creamy, thank you for the $2. You know, I actually could put the Nomad in the merch shop. Like, That is not a bad idea. If someone was wanting to build a PC anyway, and they wanted all the parts to one, I could basically put it up at cost of the PC parts minus the cost of the enclosure, which was like $100, I think. It was pretty, it wasn't cheap. It wasn't cheap even though I did it dirty. Just give it to Shamu. He will be the only dumb fuck to buy it. It's like $1,500 worth of PC parts. That's a lot. Ollie off. Thank you for the 267. Oh, 67. Daddy Slab. All right. Penis Bo Venus raid time. Is she live? I will raid. You can get the Griller plush for going to utowo.com. Shamu, you are throwing so many people off because that shit ain't even available on YouTube's anymore. They haven't... That campaign ended over a month ago, bro. People keep thinking getting bamboozled and clicking on your site. Nomad and merch auction. Wish Fourth Wall had an auction function. Because I like Fourth Wall because I don't have to use my real name on it, is the main thing. It obfuscates the payment detail. Alright. There's 3 of you guys that were bot shit. You're making things hard on me because 2 of you are in Canada and 1 of you is in fucking Australia. So now I gotta print customs labels. Gotta figure that out. But shouldn't be too awful hard, just so you know. I got that green leaf twice yesterday. Aye. Happy to have gotten a slab rat. Also have some bits. Thank you, Nightwolf. Appreciate you. The Worried Warrior, thank you for the 500 bits. Quick reminder, you make great content and are a cool guy. Oh, thank you. That's very nice. Get your rat, now with distilled Coke. Dog, I look at all these, man. I'm gonna have to throw these shits out now. They're all sticky. They got doused in Coke. These are the rejects. And I was just gonna throw one in with all the orders because I had them sitting here already. Now they gotta be fucking trash. That's tragic. I was gonna throw them in as a bonus. My bad. Extra value? No, man, I'm not selling the sticky rats. You send me a sticky reject? They don't have numbers. They're non-serialized, the sticky rats. I'll let y'all know if I have any extra stock tomorrow, by the way, when we go live. But with how much people want stuff, the stuff that people are like pining for, that they're like, no, I really wanted to get this, but it wasn't, I lost out on being able to get it before it went out of stock. I'll restock those. It's worth it to run them. So I plan on restocking the stuff that was high demand. I've already made the rest of my flasks. I do have some reject flasks. These guys. See, he's not quite centered. I don't know if you can tell. He is off center. And I have 4 like that. And then I have one that's too low down because it was when I was still calibrating them. Gotta get rid of those, man. But I might just include them with other people's stuff. Who knows? Time's ticking. Come on, man. Thank you for the bid, Shamu. Nightwolf, thank you for the 100 bits. Could technically hand deliver mine. Yeah, I know you're in the area. It's literally more convenient to fucking ship it to you. I gotta, man, it's like 95 orders. I got all my shipping materials. I got like protection paper, everything's shipping in bubble mailers. I got label paper for the fucking shipping labels. We should be good. Should be. Print on the back side of the flasks. Sell the flop items, what, for like a fourth of the price? I might at some point if I have like enough of them. Don't know. New emote, hell yeah. What is the Janny emote? I can't see it. King Epic, thank you for the 100 bits. Extra serialized slab rats? Maybe. I have to get out my, I've already put away my, sublimation printer. You have to put it in a big bag so the ink doesn't dry out. More people want them. I could maybe run some tomorrow. We'll see. If I have extra time on stream, I'll run them. Let me pay $5 to call you a dad. All y'all, thank you for the $5. Calling me a dad is different than the people that say daddy slab. I'm not big on that one. Because people made that one weird. You know? Alright, let's raid out, actually. Let's see. Is Xena live? Yeah, she is live. So I'll raid her. Papa Slab? I'll accept that one. That's a little... That one doesn't have the weird connotation. It can get weirder. Yeah, I know, but, like, that's not a defense. Nah, bro, I know it's weird, but it can actually... You can be weirder than that. Alright. Rare rear corn view. Here, I'll switch back to desk view just because this is a little oddball now. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed the stream, though. It was a good old time. This worked way better than I thought. I'm actually impressed by how dramatically the filter changed shit. Legitimately, I didn't think it would make that big of a difference. Especially when it didn't change color. When it didn't change color, I was like, fuck. I didn't get the right filter. This shit is not doing shit. Aye. Makes you want to get a booze Brita. Aye. See you Tuesday. See y'all tomorrow. We're packing up shit. Alright, Twitch is rated out. But, YouTube, you know what we're doing on Thursday? We're drinking again. Tomorrow we're finishing up the merch supply line, series. Starting a merch company in my basement. But then on Thursday... Listen, maybe this is a shit idea. I thought it was gas. I thought it was funny. I'm gonna be trying every religion's drink to see which one is best. I was inspired by this because I was thinking of how funny it is that the drink associated with Mormons is pilk, effectively. And then because like other religions, like Muslims like popularize like coffee and shit, right? And then it's like, well, Mormons get like soda with milk in it. And I was like, that's kind of funny. And then I was like, you know, I wonder what other shit is associated. So I've done a lot of research. I've done a lot of research and I found things that I didn't know. I found shit I didn't know was true. So, gonna be looking forward to that. Catholic wine could well be good. So there's a lot of different Christian denominations that have their own drinks that they have either invented or popularized or like have associated with them. That for Catholicism, I'm actually doing Trappist beer, which was something they invented in monasteries in the Middle Ages. So, but they also, like, wine, it's either that or wine is really associated with them. I could also get wine. I already have red wine. But I've gotten a lot of stuff already. I got a few more that I need to make. Not all of them are alcoholic. YouTube after show? Yeah, baby, you know how it is. Anyway, I will see you guys. No way, Slab can buy wine? Heaven's Gate without the poison? I'm not including, yeah, I should drink Kool-Aid and have it as part of the, what's it called? What was the cult called? The Jonestown. Oh my gosh, dude. You include one communion wafer? That's a food, technically. But there's a lot of communion wines that are included in this. Alright. I think it's gonna be a good stream. Even though it's technically just me trying shit. I mean, it's me making stuff, too. But it'll be a good one, I think. The Browns are lucky they still have fans. What the fuck are they talking about in Hina's chat? Why is she complaining? I know she literally rage baits me with this shit. Because complaining about the Browns, okay, that's a little targeted. That's a little targeted. Especially considering she doesn't know shit about sports. So it's like the only thing she talks about is how shit they are. And I'm like, all right, maybe rage bait, but also they're kind of like a joke all over the place. So there's some plausible deniability. But the other day, she was shitting on the fucking Mountaineers, our college team. I know she's listening to my stream the few times I've talked about sports and is specifically choosing takes to rage bait me. Motherfucker. Fucking bastard. No one talks about the Mountaineers. I'm actually not going to throw you into Hina's chat on YouTube. I'm going to throw you into Vino. Because Vino has been doing a viewer-thon. Not racism, you dumbass. The Cleveland Browns, the sports team. She comes by her stream to lurk and deny auto-mod messages caught before home. I know she does. She's being sneaky. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hope you have a good rest of your night. Good night.